Time Jam. Here's your chance. Do your dance at the Time Jam. All right. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Ah. So, you may be wondering, is that the whole name? What is this segment? Are you just going to recite Space Jam lyrics? Yes, yes,
That
and
is
yes.
what I'm wondering, Nick.
So,
Oh, perfect.
let me explain this. In Space Jam, the entire plot is Michael Jordan teams up with the Looney Tunes, along with Bill Murray and the guy from Seinfeld, to to fight against these 5 little nerd aliens that stole the powers of 5 famous basketball players to form their own league and basically try and enslave the Tunes.
My God.
So, we're going to put a reverse spin on that, and we're going to counter that by creating our own famous team from entirely historical figures or figures of legend to create the ultimate team of time basketball.
Sounds like a good time. I cracked myself up. But yeah, I like this idea, Nick.
Perfect. So I'm going to start it off with a real easy one. With the center. The center is the position, the big guy. He blocks the shots, he blocks the balls. He's kind of like the main defensive unit. And who is more defensive than the French giant, Andre the Giant?
Wow, what a great choice.
One of my favorite stories about Andre the Giant is that I believe the story is that he drank over 100 beers in one sitting. Who knows if that's true? I want to believe it is.
Instead of Peanut, he's just like, anybody got the rock?
All right, and we're gonna spin it over.
Okay.
Who's gonna join our team with Andre the Giant at the center?
Andre the Giant as the center. Now, Nicholas, can you do me a quick favor and describe what the power forward is?
So the power forward is a kind of a split purpose unit. He is also trying to get the rebounds on blocked shots, but he is also an offensive unit, as in he can power through defenses instead of doing more mobile, like more mobility based movements like the small forward. So he will get layups or some hook shots, but he's also a main defensive force as well.
And who is more akin to being powerful and also gentle defensive, if you will, than Peter North?
Ooh, Peter North.
With a length of 8.5 inches
Oh, Peter
in
North.
his pants. Yeah.
For those of you
Yeah.
that don't know, Peter
I think
North
he
is
could really-
a pornographic actor.
Well, yes, he is. And I think he could be a pretty powerful forward, if you know what I'm saying.
And backwards and forward. And backwards
And
forward.
backwards and forward.
Now,
Oh, man.
quick pop quiz. Who is the power forward of the Monstars team?
I didn't study.
That
the green one.
is Bupkis. He is the purple one who has stolen Larry Johnson's talent.
I should have known he was purple.
Exactly. So, to accompany the power forward will be the small forward. This is the person very mobile. They want to sneak in, get in their shots, and move quickly around the defense, and use their speed to basically shuffle the defense so maybe other players have an easier access. So who better to be a small forward than someone who has faced, the powers that be all her life, who has served a bigger purpose for their team than Joan of Arc?
Oh, God.
Now, this might be a bit of contention with Mr. Peter North,
Yeah, they might have a little conversation in the locker room.
but I think there is no one who is better at fulfilling, she's got a task, she's going to get the job done, regardless of what happens to her. She is
Gotta get the
akin
job done.
to Muggsy Bogues. All right. Greg, who is our 4th member to join this team?
That was a good choice. I really like Joan of Arc.
Thank you.
Nothing against her. I think the point guard is going to have to be the man himself, Abraham Lincoln.
Ooh, Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, very tall with a tea kettle-like voice and a beautiful beard. Now, you see, if you know anything about Abe Lincoln, he actually didn't have a beard until a small child suggested it to him, So we know he's good at taking direction. He can take criticism, he'll take it in, he'll spit it out, and we'll have a stronger unit because of it, in my opinion.
I think that's very good. Another good thing, of course, is his height.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We have a mixture of heights within our forwards are both rather small. Our center, gigantic, literally gigantism, acromegaly,
Oh, yeah.
some may call it. And Abraham Lincoln, fun fact, this is not his sport of choice. This is his Michael Jordan baseball endeavors because Abraham Lincoln was a college wrestler. He was an amateur wrestler and he was damn good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So that's why in Fight Club he's like, I'd like to fight Abe Lincoln. He's scrappy.
Exactly. I've not seen Fight Club. All right, I'm going to wrap this up with our shooting guard. Who's going to make the threes? You have any guesses?
Who can it be?
Who can it be? Who can it be? I'm rubbing my
Can it be
dirty little hands together. And
Leonard Skinner?
I'm not going to pick the band Leonard Skinner. I am
Yeah, the entire
instead
band.
going to pick Sean Connery as Alan Quartermain from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Extraordinary Gentlemen. Oh my god.
Because one, no one's going to try and get rough with Sean Connery. Are you stupid? He is a
you
living
have a
legend
death
at
wish?
age 90. But I don't think that's impacted his skills or his voice at all.
Not on the ball court, that's for sure.
And especially not as Alan Quartermain.
The Invincible Man.
So what we've built is an extremely frail team with Andre the Giant's terrible knees. The fact that Joan of Arc, I believe, was 16 years old.
Yes. Yes, that is
Peter
accurate.
North,
Factor.
not an athlete in the slightest. Abraham Lincoln, assuming the presidential Abraham Lincoln, not this, near his later years.
Pre-assassination.
Oh, okay, that makes it a little better. And then, of course, the 90-year-old Sean Connery. And we need to make a team name. Who, where, and what is this team going to be from?
Now, the Space Jam team, the Bugs Bunny Michael Jordan team, were they... What was their team name again? Were they just the Loonies, the Toons, the Maniacs?
Oh, I'm trying to think. Not the Animaniacs. That was a very different show.
Yeah.
Because I know the Monstars were the mean team. I'm talking with my fact checker right now, just off camera.
Yeah. Sounds good. In the meantime, we'll be completely silent.
Exactly. I think it was just the Toon Squad.
Just the Toon Squad?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's fairly simple. So we don't have that much to live up to then.
Exactly.
We can outname the hell out of that. Why don't we just call them the League of Extraordinary People?
The League of Extraordinary
Individual?
Ballers.
The League.
That's a show. We can't do that one.
Featuring Power Bombers.
Ooh, Power Bombers. I don't think the Andre the Giant has ever done a power bomb.
Wasn't he power bombed?
No, he was power slammed. He was body slammed.
Power slammed. Okay. With body slam.
Andre the Giant did do a butterfly suplex.
The butterflies.
You know what? How
I don't know
about
if
we
Andre
do
would
this?
appreciate that.
The breakable Kimmy Schmidt
The breakable Kimmy Schmidt.
is our very fragile team.
Oh, yes. But man, once they get some traction going.
All you have to do, you have to counter your
Unstoppable.
fear. Because if you break Andre the Giant's ankles, he will fall on you and kill you.
Exactly. You don't want to sweep the leg on that one.
Exactly. Famous basketball maneuver, leg sweeps.
As featured in Karate Kid.
And Air Bud, surprisingly.
Yeah, golden receiver.
Ooh.